this thing with a bunch of bullshit. Sounds like that's what that was, but let's move along. We appreciate the compliments. Let's dive into this, okay? Because I think like in football, there's like bulletin board material. And it's a physical sport. You can actually put your hands on somebody and do this whole thing. I think basketball, there's bulletin board material. In baseball, I didn't play it growing up. I didn't know that it was possible. But Orlando Arcia allegedly, put some bulletin board into the material into the world. So whenever somebody talks shit or says something you don't like, does the baseball just look like a beach ball the next night? How does that work? Like, how do you get more pissed off from what somebody says and see the ball and hit the ball better? 2 homers, stare his ass down. That's a dog mentality I didn't know was possible in baseball. So what was it? You just saw the ball better because that happened because he talked his shit, or what was it altogether, Bryce?
Nah, I mean, it's the competitive nature of the game. You guys know. I mean, playing sports, you're always going to be competitive, no matter what anybody says or anything like that. I don't think you ever need that extra fire or anything just because, I mean, you guys know how Philly is. I mean, being able to play in front of a fan base like that, there's nothing like it. So, I mean, just more and more as you play as a team, I think just the vibe of our team, if anybody says anything or anything goes, crazy or anything happens, our team is just going to come back and do those things. And, kind of just worked out for the best for all of us. And, I mean, just a lot of fun to be able to be part of that.
Bryce, yeah, but how does you specifically, but obviously the rest of the team too, like you guys seem to not understand what nerves are. You don't feel nerves. You guys seem to thrive when the lights are brightest, when it means the most. And that's what's crazy about baseball. Like you guys fail a lot up there. Like you fail a bunch, but you guys seem to hit dingers in the biggest moments, in the biggest games. What is it about your team, I think, that kind of has that, whatever that it factor is?
I think just the vibe. Like our whole team has a vibe. Every single guy, I feel like, in our clubhouse is meant to play in Philly. And it's crazy to say that, right? I mean, because Philly is such an insane place to play. I mean, we have some of the craziest fans in the world, and they'll let you know when you're playing bad, but they let you know when you're playing well also. And that's the best part about our team is 1 through 25, each guy has a vibe on our team. Everybody looks in the mirror and says, hey, what can I do to do my job well today to help us win? And if I don't get it done or somebody else doesn't get it done, that next guy will. And you guys saw that in Castellanos last night, Trey Turner as well. And it's just the vibe of our team. It's an electric vibe. And we want to play this game. We play it hard. And like I said, each guy is built to play in Philly. And I mean, that's the best thing I can say is each guy does their job well. And when they do, you win games.
Hey, we were talking to Lane Johnson earlier. Big time Philly show today. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, it's big Philly. Shout out to Philly.
Interesting.
Shout out to Philly. We didn't expect this. Thank you for coming on late. But he talked about how last year, end of the season, they obviously ended with